Carnival
with Jim Z.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Sweet Carnival. I'm Jim Z and I'll be your host for this episode. We are on the Carnival Conquest and we're looking at the Captain's Suite, a beautiful, huge suite for this class of ship. It's so fun just to have just the two of us in some of these suites. If you are not familiar with the show, just my wife Jennifer and I travel, and we often get these suites, and we only travel Carnival Cruise Lines. That's it. That's what we know. That's what we love. And in this episode, I wanted to tell you what we thought about the Captain's Suite. But before we get into it, I want to invite you to like, subscribe, and reach out via email to me with any questions that you may have that are specific to this type of suite. My email address is sweetcarnival@gmail.com. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's check out the room location and your amenities. This suite is cabin number 9202 on the front port corner of the beautiful Carnival Conquest. As with any room up front, you're always going to get those headwinds when the ship's in motion, which can be quite a bit sometimes. But this one's very nice in the way that it's a full piece of glass that blocks off the wind so you can get completely out of it. Standard suite amenities apply to this type of suite on this class of ship, and they are priority check-in and boarding. Always nice, get on the ship early. Early access to your stateroom. That is very nice because you could drop off a backpack or a roller bag and then go explore the ship while they're finishing up the rooms. Priority luggage delivery. That's nice if it works. I don't really see my luggage getting there any sooner than the rest of the people's luggage on the same deck there in the same hallway. 2 large bottles of water. 1 complimentary bag of laundry, which is very nice of course if you need to get something washed. Guaranteed dining time preference for the main dining room. Priority debarkation at ports when arriving only after 9:30 a.m. Priority water shuttle or tender from the ship to the shore, not from the shore to the ship. You'll have to wait in that line. And priority debarkation at the completion of your cruise, which is great if you're in a hurry to get off the ship. Here is your walk from the nearest set of elevators or stairwell to your cabin door. If you're coming out of your room, and because you're on deck 9, that's also the Lido deck. So that's where like the red frog is and the blue iguana. That's where the food is and the buffet. So you may want to stay on that deck. And if that's the case, you would kind of bypass that little hallway. You will continue walking past cabin doors behind the elevators into another opening, which takes you to the main atrium and then straight out to the deck and pool. Once you get to your room, it is the slide-in key kind, so if you have a lanyard with the plastic covering of your card, it's a little inconvenient. So in total, that walk took about 1 minute. Are you ready to go in your room? Well, here it is, the beautiful cabin, Suite 9202, the Captain's Suite on the Carnival Conquest. There's just the two of us when we stay, so we always refer to this room as the living room. And the living room has these shades, which if it were another bedroom would be very, very nice. You can close them and open them. Just these 2 touch buttons here. They do take a little time. So make sure we fast forward a little bit here. And there you have it. There is your gorgeous view out your front windows. I feel like I'm standing in a car in the front windshield of a car or a bus or something. And of course you get these gorgeous views right of the bow of the ship and whatever's out there that day. It might be your port of call, or it just might be the great blue sea, but it's always gorgeous and it's always such a great view. As we come back and we look around there, of course you have a desk and some tables. That would be a pull-out there for the wall, and this is where your refrigerator is. It's a little cozy fridge, typical of most cruise ships I've been on. It does have a little light thing. I could never find the sensor, but at night there's this little light that when you walk up on it, yep, just like that, it comes on and lights up, which is nice, keeps you from stubbing your toe, maybe. It takes a minute to pop on. course, you have ample closet space. Within your closets, you have hangings, shelves. They are lighted on a light switch so that when you open and close them, the light goes on accordingly. And then, of course, your safe is in one of those closets as well. And your safe is one of the old style ones where you need a card to run through it. So the card doesn't need to be anything special. You just slide it through. The instructions are right on the safe. It's not one of the digit pad ones like the newer ships have. But it's not that difficult. It's just knowing what card you want to use. You could use your room card. We kind of got away from that this last cruise. I've had this Carnival Cruise gift card that I've been carrying around for months. It just has 40 cents left. But I got my 40 cents worth using it as the room safe key. Continuing on, the greatest thing about this cabin is it has two full bathrooms. Yes, and when there's just two of you, it is awesome. We'll be walking back to the cabin, and both my wife Jennifer and I have to use the restroom as soon as we get into the room. And I'll let her go first, or she'll let me go first. And in this case, nobody has to let anybody go first. You each go to your own bathroom. It's wonderful. Now, of course, if you have more than two of you in the cabin, it's still going to be wonderful. 2 full bathrooms. Now, only one walk-in shower, but the other one has a shower as well. Not only does the other one have a shower, it is also a jacuzzi tub. Of course, every bathroom has its shower gel, its washing and hair gel already in it, so you don't need to bring that with you. Complete controls. You can just fill her up and sit there and enjoy those jets hitting them muscles and aches. And it is a sizable room. Very nice, very spacious. I love the separated, of course, 2 rooms. Another nice look at the beautiful living room, and now we will head into the bedroom. But first, there are 2 thermostats, one in the bedroom and one in the living room. The bedroom is ample size. Now, one of the things that is difficult in this room is that there was no way for me to have a phone on that nightstand and charging at the same time. Now, hey, if you like to have cold air blowing on your head while you sleep, well, good news. You can get that on this ship. In fact, you have no choice, or at least on the right side of the bed as you're facing the bed, facing the headboard. I really didn't experience it that much, but my wife did and mentioned it and said that it should be something in these comments. A nice view out the window at your desk where you can do makeup or work. You have a hair dryer there and a couple of outlets. No USB ports, bring your own USB adapters. Both rooms have a TV and a little pull-down cubby underneath, and that's where I did keep my phone. There is also outlet in there where you can charge your phone. You can even set a small laptop there if you wanted. The TVs are 32 inches, both of them. Again, it's a very nice room. We really like this way these rooms are separated. They're very quiet, and also you have complete doors. You can close them off. One is a full regular door, and this here is a pocket door. That couch and chase would fold out into a bed, as well as the bed that you have that can drop down out of the wall or cot. There are 2 phones, one in the bedroom, one in the living room. All right, let's go out and check out that beautiful balcony. Now, one thing I did notice about this balcony, I was on the sunrise, and the sunrise did not have the 2 little chairs that you'll see here against the window. Yep, those ones back there in the back. It did have the table, and it did have the loungers. Everything is nice up there. You gotta remember, this is an older ship, so it's always gonna show signs of people trying to keep up with it, and I think they keep up with it very well. I don't think there's a lot of signs of its age, especially when you consider what its age is. A couple of photographs, wide-angle photographs of this great balcony. And then this is your view from that front glass from the balcony, actually looking out that front glass. Again, a little bit tinted, but the same beautiful view that you get from inside. Blocks off the air very nice. You are covered 90% of the way, maybe a little bit less. So if it rains, you're okay out there too for a bit. And then of course your view. You're looking down the entire side of the ship. You're right at the point where the ship's wide enough and starts breaking the waves there, so it's always fun to watch that. And then of course your night view as well is even better. And if you want to stay up till dawn, you can stay up till dawn out there. It's a great view, it's a very nice balcony, it's a very nice room, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's the best room we've ever been in. It might be our second favorite right now. The presidential suite on the XL class ships is just so amazing, but this is a very, very nice room. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope that there was some good information in it for you. I always enjoy giving that out and sharing the knowledge. I also enjoy meeting a lot of you on the cruise ship, and if you're ever looking for me, mornings at the Red Frog is usually where I can be found. Just look for the gold stirrer in my Bloody Mary sticking out of the top of the glass. Until the next episode, I hope you have safe travels, fun cruises, and I will see you on deck.